reputation for precision, and it seems their major drug company, Roche, has more than lived up to it. Their test for coronavirus antibodies passing validation here in the UK with flying colours, along with another test made by America's Abbott Laboratories. Test the Prime Minister called game-changing.
When can we expect to see their game-changing potential actually deployed in this epidemic?
I anticipate that it will be rapidly rolled out in the days and weeks to come, as soon as it is practical to do so. I also anticipate that the focus will be on the National Health Service and on carers in the first instance.
It's a moment too soon for those on the front line who desperately want to know if they've had COVID or not.
People working within the NHS, if we can do anything to just help them feel that slight sense of relief at an otherwise very, very stressful time, then that would be absolutely fantastic.
The existing PCR test can only detect if someone is currently infected by taking a nasal swab and looking for signs of the virus itself. An antibody test examines a blood sample, looking for the special proteins or antibodies the body makes to fight off the virus. These Y-shaped antibodies remain in the blood long after the infection is gone, proving the virus was once present. And the new tests are very reliable, 100% accurate, identifying when someone has had COVID-19. And when they haven't had it, it can tell 98.8% of the time, delivering very few false positives.
The swab goes right to the back of the throat, both sides by your tonsils.
Today, the Office for National Statistics produced the first snapshot of how many people in England currently have the virus, around 150,000. But what we really need to know is how many of us have had it. Antibody or serological tests can do that.
Any serological test which is adequate and sensitive is going to have a major impact on working out who's had this in the country and who hasn't. And that, of course, will have a major impact on planning and eventually moving to some form of loosening of the lockdowns.
What the government scientists are less certain about is whether the new test can tell if someone is now immune to COVID-19. For that, we have to wait for the science to catch up with the virus.
Dogs can detect the odours associated with malaria infection, and they can do that with very, very high accuracy. So we know that dogs have this amazing ability to smell and to learn smells. And so if COVID-19 has a smell and a distinctive smell, then we would be able to train dogs to detect it.